This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back got broken.
NANI?
Okay, aura.
Psych!
The animation style is fire, I cannot lie.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, he can predict the moves.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
You know, it has been long and awaited for this man's return. The online social media presence is such an interesting platform. I probably said that backwards, and if I did, oh well. You can obviously tell by the title. He has made a return. The one and only, the Shogun himself, CoryXkenshin. I had to be delicate when I put that microphone down. For those who don't know who this man is, you just gotta scroll back in the vids. It's the Shogun himself. The chosen one! Bro, I did not know how I was gonna do this. I was just winging it. Anyway, what's good, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, obviously this was one of the most anticipated videos. I didn't think this was coming anytime soon, because nobody knew that he was gonna come back this early. Now, I was supposed to upload this within December when he actually made the return. But I think he came back. He came back whenever everybody was on Christmas break. So everybody was home. There was nobody not home. So I couldn't make this video in privacy and silence. So therefore, I knew it was gonna have to wait.
Bruh.
I was gonna record it then, but even if I were to record it then, it wouldn't have got posted until like after 2025 has came. I'm not gonna hold y'all. The other video that I just posted, yeah, this is the current me. This is the current me. Like the one that's actually here, January 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m., 2:21 p.m. The other one just got posted. I uploaded that. I had recorded that BS in Christmas. I mean, before Christmas in December. Saying there was gonna be this one. I was gonna record this one in December, and 9 times out of 10, knowing the way what I got going on in my life, it wasn't gonna be uploaded until after New Year's.
We don't care.
Let me tell you something. We don't care.
How was your Christmas? How was your New Year's? Hope it was lovely. We're here. We're here. 2025. And let me know down in the comments what your New Year's resolution is. I was gonna make a video dedicated to like 2025. I still might make it. This intro's long as shit. Let me know what your New Year's resolution is in the comments. I think I'll make a video talking about all of that other stuff. You know, maybe what y'all need to be doing this year.
Shut up!
CoryXkenshin is here. But I react to this. We're gonna react to this video and the one he posted after this. So we know where he's been. But y'all probably already seen it because it was #1 trending. You know, I seen the #1 trending thing too, and I was like, I gotta get my hands on it. But it's cool. And I broke my PR. I did 80 push-ups in a row.
We don't care.
Let's get into it, baby. No more wasting your time. Yeah! Let's see what the man, the myth, the Shogun has been. Oh, now you want to turn on. Anyway. Okay. I'm curious on where he's been. This really reminds me of the Juice WRLD animations. Cory really made this? Nah, this goes crazy. Woo! Wait a minute, was that the first video? Okay. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, look at Cory! Man look like me. Or I look like him. He older than me.
Not the face you were expecting today. But I hope you've been well over this long period of time of us not seeing each other, except for at the zoo. More on that later. Praise God.
Yeah, I did see that video.
It is good to finally be back.
Okay, that was the first one. Here's the second one. Yo, I seen that zoo video too.
Samurai, stand up! I literally...
I would stand up, but I got drawers on. I don't need y'all seeing that. But I seen that zoo video. You know, if y'all, prior to him uploading this, there was a clip going around, him talking to Cosnat saying, Cosnat said, when's the next time you gonna upload? Or I guess when you gonna be back? He said, oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'll be waiting on that upload.
Oh, I'll see you in 9 months.
I did not think he was being serious. Due to his history, it does make sense. So I guess at the end of the day, we shouldn't be surprised. Now, I was letting this video stack up because I already knew. Plus, he's a Scorpio. Not saying the Zodiac thing has to do anything with it, but I already knew. I'm a Scorpio too. I knew for a fact he was gonna take another break. It was inevitable. I knew he was coming. I knew he was coming. So I was letting this video stack up. I'm kind of letting him stack up again too. I'm a binge watcher. Like, I watched every Spooky Scary Sunday prior to him leaving again. But I'm gonna let them stack up, and then I'm gonna just get on that nice comfortable bed with the biggest bag of potato chips, maybe some nachos, maybe some chili cheese fries, and I'm going to be the fattest mother gugger on this planet while watching all his videos. And if it's in the summertime that I do start binge watching again, okay, I'm gonna have the biggest bowl of fruit in that bed watching some CoryXkenshin, starting off with Spooky Scary Sundays.
Shut up!
That's my favorite series. That's my favorite series. I ain't gonna
I haven't said that in like almost 2 years. My people, you have questions.
We do.
I have answers.
I hope so.
Been, bro. Why did you leave for so long?
My samurai brethren, my community. You wondering where I've been? I'm about to explain all of it and more, but I need you to do something for me because this isn't just about me. Hopefully by now you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, which is a manga, not an anime. Unfortunately, not yet. That's the goal, but I need y'all to lock in.
Oh.
And listen, Monsters We Make, a manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer. The new manga that comes out today was a team effort. So I want to give it center stage. I want to give this the best chance I can for it to succeed. With that said, this is what I need everybody to do right now.
That's
everybody,
a manga?
I need you to go to monsterswemake.com. This is the city of New Eden. Okay, the city that the manga is based in. Now, what I need you to do is scroll down. We're not gonna talk about this cover yet. We're not gonna talk about anything yet. Okay, focus. Lock in on me. You're going to go to add to cart. Monsters We Make Volume 1, digital plus physical bundle is in the cart, $14.99. Now, I want you to keep this in your cart as I explain to you the world of Monsters We Make, how it came to be, where I've been, all of that. Keep that in your cart. Now, my job as the creator is to get you to cop this. And I don't want you to buy it because I'm CoryXkenshin. You've never seen or read any of my creative writing books.
Hold up now. Let's make one thing and one thing clear. You could be CoryXkenshin. You could be Mr. Beast. You could be Dream, the guy that plays Minecraft. You could be Jacksepticeye. You could be PewDiePie. I definitely don't watch him. You could be any big content creator on the planet. You can even be my favorite content creator in general. I'm not gonna buy something I don't wanna buy. It's your pockets. It's your bread. Your bread. Keep it in your pockets, baby. That 15 might need for gas money. You never know. You never know what's gonna come to see. No power, no electricity, no water in order, no world in order. They only gave you 2 weeks. Hey, I was lit. Oh God, I was fired. You stupid. Hey, y'all thought that shit was lame. I don't like none of y'all. I hope y'all know that. Anyway, let's go.
This is manga. This isn't anything to do with
But it's a manga?
games. Now, unless you're just gung-ho for horror action manga, I mean, yeah, just cop it now, please. But if I can't get you to take a chance with $15, then this doesn't deserve to get bought at all. Actually, before I move on from this, 2 things. Number 1, I will be signing the first 777 copies sold. If you got your finger on the trigger,
you know what's funny? When I tell y'all, these people got the best marketing strategies on this planet, he said, don't worry about buying them. Oh, I love CoryXkenshin, by the way. This is no backlash. I love this man. I love this man to death. One of the best content creators ever walking on YouTube. Don't care. First he said he's gonna convince us to get it. First 777 copies bought will have his signature. Did y'all not see that marketing strategy he did? He guaranteedly sold 777 copies with just his signature. Now let's add this up. My phone is my camera, so I gotta use my watch. Let me see. And y'all better not make fun of my case either. Like, I'll cook y'all. I'll cook all y'all. Y'all ready to see this number? Just off of him saying this alone. See, I can see that. Is that backwards? It's $12,346.53.
Oh my God, bro.
Off that saying alone. Off that saying alone. He managed to sell his first 777 copies. And that's a good marketing strategy. If y'all didn't know.
Just know, the sucker next to you might have already bought like 10 copies. And number 2, free shipping for a limited time.
I ain't even think about that. There's another one. Free shipping for a limited time. That'll get them too. I didn't even think about that first statement. There's probably families buying 10 copies at a time, which is that's like $170, $180. If a lot of people is doing that, that's this $12,000. Just bump that up to $20,000 to $30,000 off rip. Day one, off rip, already gone.
So with those disclaimers, those caveats out of the way, I want to start with my ambitions. What I want for Monsters We Make, what I want for this manga, first and foremost, is to tell a story that is my phone's ringing. Say what up to YouTube.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? It's your boy, Bang Brandon.
All right. Number 1, I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton, okay? You can have the rawest action scenes, you can have the most fire visuals, you can have the cleanest music, the nicest sound effects, or I'm talking about anime, but you get what I mean.
Yeah,
if you
I
have
say.
all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story. And to tag along with that, the ending has to be good. I have read so much manga, watched so much anime where like the story was fire. I'm just on this adventure, this roller coaster, and then I get to the end and I'm like,
why did you do that?
my second ambition for Monsters We Make is to
Yeah, he is so right. Mind you, I don't type into anime like that because I be tuned into the world a little too much. But there are some stories like I feel like you have to have a good starter and a good ending. Like a phenomenal ending. If you gonna end something, especially if you end it so soon, you gotta end it off on a blast, or maybe just end it off on a cliffhanger that is a blast, so it'll keep people in tune for the next series. It's like, oh my god, a bad ending will kill your rep. It takes the right dude to talk about that bad ending, and nobody else will watch it. I'm telling you.
adapt the manga into an anime. You can do anything that you set your mind to. I believe in my heart that I can get this to become an anime. However, that does not mean it's gonna be easy. This goal, besides writing a good story, is the ultimate goal for Monsters We Make, is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct to these animation studios. All of that out of the way, I do feel Monsters We Make will be special. So again, Netflix, Crunchyroll, Mappa, I'm looking at you. Wow. Whoever wants to come put in their bids, do it early. I think
I feel it.
I could be wrong. Final ambition.
Nah, that's
3.
fire at the start.
Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage. I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was
like Dragon Ball.
Child, my mom bought me all the Dragon Ball Z toys. I had every character. I kid you not. What did I just say? Sword. I lost the sword, but I would have Trunks and Goku fight all the time. I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head since I was a child. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that
I can't
if
even
you
hold
like
y'all.
horror, and if you like
That fight between Goku and Cell was honestly peak. That whole saga was peak. Oh my god. Gohan is my favorite character. That whole saga was peak. I get what he's saying. I mean, everybody had a point in time when they was kids and they was using the Dragon Ball Z figurines, just getting, you know, what if fights, you know, Trunks versus Goku, Vegeta versus Gohan. Like, let's be real. Especially the Gohan that we got now, we all know Vegeta's not about to fight him. Vegeta only fights Kakarot and loses every time. I guess you can claim that one that's in a superhero movie. I guess you can claim that as a dub. I mean, he technically did win. He finally did win. But Cell versus Majin Buu, I would love to see that fight. Same way Majin Buu can regenerate. If he constantly blows up Cell to near death, Cell will come back and get stronger and stronger and stronger. Because he has Saiyan cells in him. Oh, that'll be peak. I low-key think Cell was going to be the strongest villain of all time. Majin Buu is a straight menace. I don't care. Dude blew up planets, blew up the Earth and didn't care. Cell had the most potential because he had Saiyan cells in his body.
like action, you need to watch / read Monsters We Make. Those are my ambitions, okay? The reception to the trailer coming out on Friday was, man, I can't tell you the pressure, the stress that I had working on something for close to 2 years and then putting it out in front of the world. Like, unless you've done that, you won't understand that weight. I want to go over some of my favorite reactions. Also, if I get an anime, I won't strike reactors. I want people to... It might not be up to me. But if it is up to me, nobody's getting strikes. Yeah.
I don't give up people strike anyway.
Do you see the future?
He did see the future. He did.
This has to be post-apocalyptic. That word. Okay. Oh my god, that back guy, bro.
NANI?
Okay, aura.
Psych!
The animation style is fire. I cannot lie.
Oh my god, bro.
Okay, he can predict the moves.
I'm hurt.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yo,
like,
that punch
you
scene
can't
right there
understand
is my favorite.
what it's like seeing reactions to my characters. it's like, dude, like, let's watch another one. This guy, he started dissecting things.
So we see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over the cyberpunk-like city.
There's
You
always
see the
that one
city's
guy that's
name
gonna
in
do
the
this.
corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign.
I'm gonna let y'all know, anything that ever releases, like ever, there's always that one guy that will spend an entire 30 minutes, an entire hour dissecting a 1 minute and 50-second trailer. The trailer can literally be 1 minute long, and there will be some phenomenon, some creature that's out there in this world that will dissect a 1 minute trailer, and for somehow, in some way, it'll be a 30-minute long video. Y'all be telling the people that be on the video games to touch grass because you're so good at a game, which is really just a skill issue because y'all are trash. Tell that to him. Like, that's not including the edits. Buddy probably was recording for like 45 minutes, bro, and then had to sit there and y'all could all yell.
Building that's towering over
Touch
all
grass!
the logo for a company called Sonata. So that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nalamadix. And
I'm sorry, just imagine you watching your somebody dissect your trailer and you know everything that's going on. This is
from
funny.
that sign at the bottom with the
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't think anybody's gonna really like read and like, bro, he's in there. I didn't even think people would be able to read this.
From that sign at the bottom with the android on it, it's probably gotten to a point where androids and AI and humans live in harmony, or not in harmony. We then see our second hero, Javante, going to work deep in his lab. On his monitor, he's watching news anchor Cory report a story about missing kids from New Eden. Something...
Like, the fact bro zoomed in, like, I saw 30+ reactions, and some people were like, yo, is that Cory? And I'm like, yeah. And then some people
Yeah,
were
it's
like,
Cory.
yo, that's Cory. I'm like, yeah. Nobody was like, yo, He's a newscaster. This junk says missing kids. There's so much in this trailer. You just gotta lock in.
Bad's starting to brew under these city lights. Our third hero looks like she was just vibing, writing in her notebook, and now she's got to get up to do this bullshit. I'd be so pissed off. And our fourth hero, Armani, is that your name?
No, her name is September, bro. And relax.
All right, so he could see the monster's moves before the monster did the moves. So it was kind of like the monster moves was moving with. Ow! Monster we make. Monsters we make. Monsters we make. Look at the top. CoryXkenshin presents Monsters We Make. Is that like a movie that he got for us?
What?
Or is that like a show?
Junk literally says a new manga emerges.
Is that like
I
a
ain't gonna lie, I didn't see that
movie
either,
that he
but
got for us?
I wouldn't
Or
be-
is
I
that
wouldn't be like
a
this guy.
show that he had for us?
All right. Y'all think I got crackhead energy? What's wrong with that guy?
Yo, what happened? A show that he had for us.
Why are you mad about it?
Oh God, yo.
Like, aren't both those things good?
Movie that he got for us.
He started tweaking. Yes! He started tweaking. Hey, buddy, says off the zaw.
Or is that like a show that he had for us?
he started tweaking.
Oh yeah, this guy was
goated anime.
This guy was funny too.
Yeah, my job is done. I will never drop another animation. I'm so chuffed. Holy.
Yeah, this
Are
back.
y'all seeing the impact frames, bro?
They wasn't seeing the impact frames. I'm trying to tell them.
Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. This is literally one of my favorite parts. So clean, bro.
This looks stupid. You looked and saw the moves with 3.
That's what I'm saying.
Y'all still gonna watch my animations though, right? Y'all still gonna watch my stuff though, right? Like
Hell
my
nah.
animations, like
You're
I don't
cooked,
know you,
brother.
buddy.
Yo, you're cooked. Usually, manga trailers aren't like this. Aren't basically anime. Usually, manga trailers have the book. They like have like a page, and then they'll have like the character moving a little bit on the page. It's very simplistic. It's very clear that it's
I
a
ain't
trailer
picking that
for a
up. I'm
manga,
recording.
and that was boring to me. I did not want to do that. I wanted you guys to see what I see when I look at this. When I look at what my team and I have created with Monsters We Make, I can already see the characters moving. Whenever YouTubers come out with anything, it's almost like there's a built-in cheapness, cash grab, low quality aspect to it. And I hate that that's the stigma, but it's kind of true. And thus, like when I've done things like merch, YouTubes, all of that, I've always only put out stuff. And that's what they all say too, right? I only put out stuff that I like. I only put out stuff that I would wear, or, you know, you just gonna have to, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to look at my library, look at who I am, and just know when it comes to Cory, like if he's dropping something,
Let me tell y'all something about this man, CoryXkenshin. He wouldn't drop anything that wasn't fire. If you watch this man, any of y'all that has ever watched this man will know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't remember what video it was from because this is years ago. But there was a video where he said, I wouldn't, that's why it takes him so long to upload as well. He wouldn't drop anything unless it was fire. He wouldn't drop anything if he didn't like it himself. If y'all know who CoryXkenshin is, y'all know that that's his mentality. He doesn't drop nothing unless it is fire. If it's not fuego, he doesn't drop. Why do you think all his videos are fuego? They're fuego. Because he makes sure he's
Yeah, that brother's starving.
fire before he drops them. That's the whole point. It's Cory and it's Kenshin.
it's not like no YouTuber bullcrap. It's not like
really
I
not.
went to a company and I was like, yo, I want a manga, I'll be back, and then came back and now I'm just putting it in front of y'all every single piece of this manga.
Think about it. Think about it. I'm sorry I keep pausing, but he has a point. Think about it. This man was away from YouTube for a whole year working on this. Y'all not gonna think this is gonna be fire? He was gone for a whole year working on this. A whole year. That his actions alone already proves this statement. Anybody that looks right past this, you have negative brain cells, my boy. Negative brain cells.
Was meticulously crafted and looked over and approved and written and drawn and everything. I could have just made like a look. First of all, I didn't have to do a trailer at all. I could have just came back like, yo guys, I made a manga, like please buy it, blah blah blah. I wanted to show y'all how serious I am about this project. And not only, like, there was a couple people that I went to do the trailer. I saw Line's work. I was like, I want you guys to do it. Shout out Line. Shout out my boy Wesley. Line was like, what you cooking? All right, let's get it. Just to give you a little snippet of the story, okay? Monsters we make, and let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels.
The OST is.
Squad. The squad. Monsters we make.
I really want to know what that OST is.
Let me show you a couple panels, which you can go on the website and see some sample panels. The squad. The squad. Monsters we make is about a kid named Jabari who enters into a school that he believes is the answer to all his family's problems. Because you see, this school is situated in a city that the general public does not have access to. And the name of that city is New Eden. You see, in the year 2114, many things have happened since 2024. There's been a bunch of wars, there's been a bunch of AI stuff that have gone rampant, but there was one event that I'm not gonna talk about.
It's kind of based off what's going on in real life now, like a bunch of AI taking over the world. And like, there's so many of humans out here that really think this stuff is okay. This is a completely off topic, but the way he's making this story is basically off what's going. It's kind of like what's going on in real life, honestly. AI is completely taking over the planet. Back whenever I was a kid, artificial intelligence wasn't a thing. I was playing games like Call of Duty, Black Ops 2. I mean, Black Ops 2 is whenever you started to see snippets of it, but it wasn't as heavy until after like COVID. Like after COVID came, bro, just got crazy. Like I don't know what this planet was on. But whenever I was a child, bro, AI intelligence was not a thing. And people really think this is really okay. Like, bro, there's robots. Robots is gonna be taking over the world. I'm not saying like actual robots. I mean, even though they're building robots to basically replace humans, I'm just saying there's gonna be a year. I might be dead by then. YouTube, if this is past y'all guidelines, I'm sorry. I hope I'm gone by then. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't want to be in the world that's Detroit Becomes Human. Y'all know that game? Y'all know that game? There you go. I ain't trying to live in a world like that.
Gotta read it. That basically precipitated the end of the world, but ended before things could get too bad. So the earth was able to rebuild, but not quite. Now there was one city, New Eden, that came out of this event a lot better than the rest of the world. So basically, if you get to go to New Eden, you're not struggling for food. You're not struggling for power. New Eden is the place to be in the year 2114. In New Eden, there's a school. New Eden.
This might be a very hot take, but what if the story he's making is what's gonna happen in real life? He said the world ended before it got bad. 2114. Everybody's going back to Black Ops 2 because it's 2025 and the game was produced for 2025. That's where it took place, my fault. It took place in 2025.
Stupid.
That's why everybody's going back to it. What if he's actually like what if this is gonna happen? This is like a theory, but like what if some ungodly phenomenon in some unparadox universe that this actually happens before, like, cause you know is getting bad now. So before it actually ends up in like the world just self-destructs because it can't taste whatever these ungodly humans are doing, this happens and then a whole new world basically starts. Well, that sun's still gonna blow up regardless, but you get the picture.
What?
Eden Academy. And if you can get into New Eden Academy, you are set. Your family gets to move to the city. You know, you don't have to struggle anymore. your family gets jobs somewhere in the city. It's a great thing. But in order to get into this school, you basically have to be a savant. So Jabari, our main character, is a musical genius. Could play any instrument, all of that. So he gets a full ride into New Eden Academy. And New Eden Academy, the school reveals itself to be something else. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. He meets his new friends, September, Liam, Han, and Allison.
September's looking like October. Alright, I'm done. That was so corny. I'm done.
They're gonna get into some situations because the school isn't exactly what Jabari thought it was. And also, he can't tell anybody. He can't tell his family. He can't tell anybody about what the school really is. So, you just gotta get the book. I'll take these last moments to talk about my team, how much they mean to me. Starting with Vince. Vince, love you, bro. Like, literally, if you never pushed me out of my comfort zone, because really that's what it was. Like, it was comfortable to make YouTube videos. It was comfortable to not think about anything else besides making videos. But I can tell you this, I haven't worked as hard as I have on Monsters We Make as I have for my YouTube channel since maybe 2017, 2018. Ever since around like 2020, 2021, I mean, just look at my number of uploads. I knew that I wanted to do something else. And Vince, you coming to Detroit and all the stuff that you
don't skip that. He said do something more, not do something else. Do something more. Don't skip that. My fault.
And helping to get this thing going for life, bro. Like, bros. My boy Robbie, 6th man of the year, literally does everything from logistics. What was it like? We had to figure out another thing. We ran tests for DPI. What that is are or not DPI, I'm sorry, dots per inch, LPI, lines per inch. So when it comes to the art and it being screen toned, because we want to be true to manga, there were different configurations. You can have, you know, 60 DPI or LPI. It came down to 85, 70, and 60. Go to the printer, they're like, oh, you got to do it like this. And we're like, okay. Alias had already screen toned a bunch of stuff, and we're like, we got to go back. We got to retone these. Robbie is just like, yo, like, if I need to jump into Clip Studio and start helping with these tones, like, let me know. Like, Robbie is truly 6th man of the year. Was working on the music with me, talking with the printer, talking with Supercode, the people that developed the website. Every team needs a 6th man, and Robbie, you are that guy. I want to talk about CM, Corey McKell. We text pretty much every day. You know, co-writers have to talk a lot. I couldn't ask for a more chill, like, CM is just so chill. Like, I'd be like, yo, how about when this happens, Allison does this? And then he's like, yeah, we can make it happen. Like, all we got to do is change this and blah, blah. Just super dope. Now I want to talk about Andrew. Just coming off graduating college, jumping into this full-time job, meeting all these people for the first time. He was going to, before Elias came aboard, do like this entire thing by himself. He has a crazy work ethic. The end of the manga, I wrote just a little mini episode of the characters talking about what their favorite cereal is. I will never not be amazed how I can think something, because I can't draw, right? I can think something, write it out, and Andrew deliver exactly how my mind envisioned it, or better. Blows me away his ability to do that.
Oh my god, that's more work for me. I just accidentally clicked the space bar and stopped recording on my PC. I was gonna be like, yeah, the little humbleness whenever it comes to, I like that when all the characters, instead of them, you know, well, besides them doing all the, you know, all the action and stuff. And then, you know, they're sitting around the table chatting about, hey, yo, what's your favorite color? What you draw on the toilet today? I know you'll drink that girl's bathwater. Huh? Alright, man. Hey, I'm done. I am done. But yeah, I like stuff like that. We missed the segment, so I gotta rewind it just 10 seconds.
He's just super knowledgeable about manga, different artists, Kubo, Kishimoto, Toriyama, obviously. And then last but not least, my boy Elias. Elias literally does everything. Graphic design, you know, backgrounds, you know, some background characters, not all of them, some of them. Andrew does some. And the detail at which this man operates is, I never seen anything like it. And as Elias and Andrew have worked together, they've grown, their styles have, like, I showed this to people, they don't even know two people drew it. Like, it's so crazy how they've both pushed each other. My team, I'm so grateful to God for you guys. And then shout out Dan. Dan helps out with, like, he's only logistics. He's talking with printers, he's talking with Shopify, talking, like, the back end, like, that's Dan and Robbie just making it happen. So shout out Dan, shout out Bobby. So I'm sorry I didn't get to talk about the other project, because that's also where I've been, but hopefully you have a good idea of where I've been. I've been working on Monsters We Make and my other project, mostly Monsters We Make recently though, because obviously it was coming out first. Any of these studios, there's so many studios, any of these animation studios, pick you up a copy. Matter of fact, buy a copy for everyone at the office, and just know this is only volume 1. It only gets better. It only gets better. Volume 1, you gotta set the stage, right? We can't have final boss fights in the first, 200 pages, which this boy actually has 264 pages. I think this might be a contender for one of the biggest volume 1s ever. And it was just because I didn't want to take anything out. Sometimes my team will be like, yo, like, can we cut this chapter? Maybe we could. And I'm like, we gotta. Now, as the volumes progress, like, we start writing, like, chapters went from like 35 pages to like 20. So, like, volume 2, volume 3, God willing, we get there, won't be 264 pages, but I really, really, really love to write. I couldn't ask for a better co-writer in CM. I really like creating lore, filling the world with, like, actual believable events. I like thinking about betrayals. I like thinking about where the story could go. I like, red herrings. I like all that stuff that makes a good story. Like, you're gonna find it here. Maybe, we don't have time for all the stuff in volume 1 for every single idea to be executed in volume 1, but I have pages and pages and pages and pages of lore, character stuff, ideas I want to do. Like, it's really been so much fun to work on this. So please buy a copy of Monsters We Make.
Hey man, hey, W video, bro, W video. Oh my god, it was nice knowing. It was nice seeing the animation. Obviously, I didn't have like such a vivid reaction to it because like I said, I don't really watch anime like that. So it's like when that is cool. That scene whenever dude was in slow motion, getting ready to give that monster the meanest gut punch he has ever seen in history. I'm going to be using that a lot. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, every time that y'all don't like the video, y'all can have one of these.
Say that you're fine when you're not.
Every time you don't comment, you can have one of these. Every time you don't subscribe, you can have one of these. But yeah, I made that recording process a lot more complicated to myself than I thought it was. It's gonna take me a minute to edit this, but yeah. W video. I'm gonna try to get this out by the end of the week. Hey man, leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, man. I do like the fact that he plays scary games. I might start reacting to his spooky scary Sundays. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I might have to go back down the list and react to every single one. But then again, is that really, like, I've already seen them, so it's like, But if there's new ones, I'm gonna do one to see how I do. But hey, leave a like, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, or you're getting. I'm putting too much editing in myself already. But hey, y'all have a nice one. I lost the ring that I typically do my little outro in, so see y'all in the next one.